Nighttime leg cramps? Fix them with these 5 vitamins. It starts as a tingle. Then suddenly, your leg twists in pain so sharp, it wakes you with a cry. You sit up in the dark, heart pounding, trying to massage the knot away. But deep down, you wonder, is this just what aging feels like now? If you've ever feared going to bed because of leg cramps, you're not alone. More than 70% of adults over 60 suffer from nighttime muscle cramps, but most never learn why. And worse, many believe it's something they just have to live with. But here's the truth. These cramps aren't just about age. They're often a warning, a signal that something inside your body is missing. Today, we'll uncover 5 essential vitamins and minerals that may be the key to ending this pain. These nutrients quietly control the nerves, muscles, and signals that allow your legs to rest, repair, and move without spasms. When even one of them is depleted, cramps follow. But when balanced, the results can be life-changing. Restful sleep, stronger legs, and less fear of movement. Whether you want to walk more freely, stand with confidence, or simply sleep through the night again, this is your moment. And if you've ever whispered, "Why won't these cramps stop?" you may finally get your answer. Before we begin, hit subscribe and share your story in the comments. We're here to help each other heal. So let's begin with the first and most misunderstood mineral, magnesium. Have you ever been jolted awake by a cramp that felt like your calf was folding in on itself? For many seniors, these nighttime spasms strike without warning, tight, sharp, and unforgettable. And while the pain fades, the fear remains. Will it happen again tonight? One of the first things people try is magnesium, often called the relaxation mineral. It's responsible for helping your muscles contract and release smoothly. Without it, nerve signals become erratic and muscles misfire, often at night when your body should be resting. Many older adults, especially those over 70, are low in magnesium and don't know it. Why? Aging, medications like diuretics or heart pills, and reduced appetite all lower magnesium levels. Plus, stress, caffeine, and alcohol can deplete it even faster. So it's no wonder that magnesium has become the go-to for leg cramp relief. You might have heard someone say, "I started taking magnesium glycinate and finally slept through the night." And while stories like this are common, the science is more cautious. A large randomized clinical trial published in Nutrition Journal found that magnesium didn't significantly reduce nighttime cramps compared to placebo in older adults. That doesn't mean it doesn't help, but it does mean it's not a guaranteed fix for everyone. So why do so many swear by it? Because for those who are truly deficient, restoring magnesium can have a powerful effect. It may relax overactive nerves, improve sleep quality, and reduce cramp frequency, especially if combined with lifestyle changes like hydration, stretching, and gentle evening walks. Magnesium also plays a hidden role in bone health, helping calcium absorb properly and keeping leg muscles coordinated. If you'd like to try magnesium, consider forms like magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate, which are easier to absorb and gentler on digestion. And remember, more isn't always better. Too much can cause loose stools or interact with medications. Always check with your doctor first, especially if you have kidney issues. Still, when used wisely, magnesium may be the first step toward quieter nights and calmer legs. But what if your cramps are a signal from your bones, not just your muscles? Let's talk about the one vitamin your body can't make on its own anymore. Imagine stepping out of bed only to feel your legs buckle slightly. It's not pain, it's something deeper, a subtle weakness, like your body can't quite hold you up anymore. For many seniors, this creeping loss of strength isn't just age, it's vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D does more than just protect bones. It's essential for how your muscles move, how fast they react, and how well your nerves communicate with your legs. As we age, our ability to make vitamin D from sunlight declines sharply. Skin becomes less efficient. Time outdoors becomes shorter. And for many, vitamin D quietly disappears from the system. The result? Weaker muscle fibers, especially the fast-twitch ones that keep us steady when we slip or move suddenly in bed. And when those fibers fail, cramps can take over. A major meta-analysis published in Frontiers in Endocrinology reviewed randomized clinical trials using active forms of vitamin D like calcitriol and alpha-calcidol. The results were powerful. Muscle strength improved. Falls decreased by 19%. That means fewer nighttime injuries, stronger reactions, and yes, fewer cramps caused by unstable legs. Even for seniors not taking active forms, other research shows that low vitamin D is tied to higher risk of muscle pain, slower walking, and difficulty standing from chairs. What's worse, many people are deficient and never know. You might not feel it directly, but your body does. Slow reflexes, weak leg drive, or late-night spasms may all be early signs. The good news? Fixing it can be simple. A blood test from your doctor can measure your D levels. Aiming for at least 800 to 1,000 IU/day is a general guideline, but those who are deficient may need more under supervision. Safe sun exposure, 10 to 20 minutes on arms and legs, can help your body make natural D, especially in the morning. Foods like salmon, sardines, mushrooms, and egg yolks add support. And if needed, a vitamin D3 supplement, not D2, is usually best. Vitamin D is like a conductor. It doesn't just support your bones, it helps your legs react, stabilize, and recover. Without it, cramps may be just the beginning. But nerves do more than move your muscles. They carry the commands that make legs respond. So what happens when the signal weakens? Let's talk about vitamin B12. What if your cramps aren't coming from your muscles, but from the signals meant to control them? For many older adults, the root of nighttime leg cramps isn't in the legs at all. It's in the nerves, and one silent deficiency that disrupts everything: vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is essential for healthy nerves. It protects the myelin sheath, the layer that helps electrical signals travel cleanly from your spine to your muscles. When B12 is low, those signals stutter, misfire, or slow down, causing numbness, tingling, weakness, or even cramping at night. One of the most common early signs of B12 deficiency is the feeling of heavy legs, like lifting them takes more effort than it should. Others describe it as walking through water or feeling unsteady without knowing why. And here's the problem: B12 deficiency is shockingly common in seniors. As we age, the stomach produces less acid. This reduces our ability to extract B12 from food. Certain medications, like acid reducers or diabetes drugs, make it worse. And many seniors unknowingly eat diets low in animal products, where B12 is most available. Over time, B12 stores decline, and symptoms creep in. You might think you're just slowing down, but your nerves are simply losing their fuel. Left unchecked, B12 deficiency can lead to irreversible nerve damage. But caught early, it's easily corrected, and the results are often dramatic. Studies have shown that seniors who restore B12 levels report improvements in muscle coordination, leg strength and control, reaction time, sleep quality. Best of all, B12 is safe to supplement. It's water-soluble, so excess is flushed out. Many seniors benefit from high-dose oral supplements or monthly B12 injections, especially if they struggle with absorption. You can also boost B12 naturally through foods like lean beef and liver fish, salmon, tuna, eggs and dairy, fortified cereals and plant-based milks. So if your legs feel weak, numb, or unpredictable, don't assume it's just aging. It could be a quiet nerve issue caused by a missing vitamin, and in that case, no amount of stretching or massage will fix it, but one small nutrient might. Now, what about the mineral that powers every muscle contraction and fails silently when your diet shifts? Let's talk about potassium. You step out of bed and feel it instantly. A sudden cramp in your calf, sharp and seizing. Or maybe your legs tremble after standing too long. These aren't just quirks of aging. They're often signs that your body is low on potassium. Potassium is an essential electrolyte that helps regulate fluid balance, muscle contractions, and nerve impulses. When your potassium levels dip, even slightly, muscles may contract uncontrollably, leading to cramps, twitching, or that shaky, unstable feeling in your legs. The body needs potassium to send clear electrical signals between nerves and muscles. Without it, communication falters. Movements become jerky. And at night, when blood flow slows and you're lying still, this disruption often triggers the classic midnight cramp. Older adults are especially at risk. Why? Because potassium levels are easily affected by dehydration, certain medications, like diuretics, poor appetite or restrictive diets, kidney issues. Many seniors don't eat enough potassium-rich foods, or worse, they lose it through urine due to medications meant to treat other conditions. But here's what's often missed. Potassium doesn't just help muscles, it helps bones. It neutralizes acids that break down bone density over time. Studies show that potassium-rich diets may help preserve bone strength, especially in the hips and legs, reducing the risk of fractures in older adults. So in many ways, potassium acts like a dual protector, keeping your muscles calm and your bones solid. Good sources include bananas, yes, but not the only option. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach beans, oranges, even baked potatoes with the skin. The recommended daily intake is about 2,600 milligrams for women and 400 milligrams for men. Most people can meet this through diet, but if you have kidney disease or take medications that affect potassium, always talk to your doctor first before adjusting your intake. So if your cramps feel sudden, your legs feel unstable, or you're waking up feeling weak, it may be time to rethink potassium. Sometimes restoring one simple mineral can bring back stability you didn't know you'd lost. But there's one final vitamin that ties everything together, helping nerves, muscles, and energy work as one. Let's talk about vitamin B6. You've stretched, you've hydrated, you're taking magnesium. But the cramps keep coming. Or worse, your legs just feel exhausted, even after simple activities. This could be a missing link few people talk about. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, vitamin B6 plays a behind-the-scenes role in almost every function that matters for your legs. It helps produce neurotransmitters, the chemicals that let your nerves talk to your muscles. It supports muscle repair and protein metabolism, essential for rebuilding tissues while you sleep. and it fuels red blood cell production, which delivers oxygen to your muscles so they can function without fatigue. Without enough B6, even normal movement can start to feel like a struggle. You may feel slower to recover after walking unsteady or heavy-legged, prone to pins and needles or tingling, easily tired after just a few steps. These aren't just signs of aging. They're symptoms of a system under stress and lacking support. Recent studies show that B6 deficiency is more common in seniors than most realize, especially those with digestive issues, restricted diets, or certain medications. Chronic inflammation, which is linked to cramping and stiffness, is also worsened by low B6. This vitamin helps regulate inflammatory responses, calming nerves, and improving recovery. The good news? It's easy to replenish. Great sources of B6 include poultry, like chicken or turkey, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, fortified cereals. The recommended daily intake for older adults is around 1.5 million a day for women and 1.7 million a day for men. While B6 supplements are widely available, high doses over time can cause nerve issues, so don't overdo it. A balanced diet is usually enough unless you have absorption problems. If you've been feeling weak, tired, or uncoordinated, even with other vitamins in place, B6 might be the missing puzzle piece. Because strong legs don't just come from muscle, they come from a system that knows how to repair, recover, and respond. So now you've met the 5 key vitamins, but how do you put it all together for real, lasting relief? For years, Clara dreaded the moment she'd turn off the lights. It wasn't the dark that scared her, it was the pain. Night after night, her sleep was broken by sudden leg cramps, sharp, unpredictable, and exhausting. She tried stretching, drinking more water, elevating her legs. Nothing seemed to work, until she stopped asking, "What can I do tonight?" and started asking, "What is my body missing?" The answer wasn't one miracle fix. It was balance, the quiet rebuilding of systems that age had worn down. Let's recap what we've uncovered today. Magnesium helps calm the muscles and regulate nerve activity. Vitamin D strengthens fast-twitch muscle fibers and helps prevent falls. Vitamin B12 restores clean communication between nerves and muscles. Potassium balances muscle fluid and bone chemistry. Vitamin B6 repairs tissue, reduces inflammation, and boosts oxygen delivery. These nutrients work together, like a team, to protect your legs from pain, fatigue, and instability. When even one is missing, your body feels it. But when restored, even gradually, the results can be profound. If you're unsure where to start, begin here. Get your vitamin D and B12 tested. They're often deficient without obvious signs. Track your cramps for 7 days. Time, intensity, and what you ate that day. Try one change at a time. Maybe it's a magnesium supplement, or adding sweet potatoes and tuna to your meals. Watch how your body responds. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And most importantly, don't blame yourself for what you didn't know before. Many doctors never ask about leg cramps. Even fewer explain how nutrition plays a role. But now you know. And that's the beginning of change. Imagine waking up after a full night's sleep, with steady legs, a clear mind, and no fear of pain. Not just once, but again and again. That's not a dream. That's what your body was always meant to do, once you give it what it needs. If this video helped you, leave a comment below and share your story. Which vitamins spoke to you the most? Which one will you try first? And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Health 365 for real, research-backed tips every week, made especially for those of us who've earned every wrinkle. You deserve nights of peace and mornings full of strength. Let's make that your new normal, starting tonight.